This is an amazing Jewish community. Here in Toronto, we are blessed with an organization like Bnai Brith Canada. When something happens in Toronto that threatens our Jewish community, with one voice, everyone says, contact Bnai Brith, contact Bnai Brith. We are honored to have with us here now the CEO of Bnai Brith Canada. Please give a warm welcome to someone who just takes care of it, Michael Mostyn.
Well, thank you. And first of all, I'd just like to say thank you to Aliza and all of the organizers of this evening. What an outstanding production. October 7th is a day that burned and etched itself into the Jewish soul. My generation, we don't have that trauma of survivors, children of survivors, the survivors of pogroms for those who came before them. This was different. We all know and feel how different it is, and with social media, you can't unsee the videos, the savagery, the evil that's still ongoing. And Israel is going to defend itself. It doesn't need permission from the world. And just as the Lieutenant Colonel mentioned, we know the hands of Iran are behind this, behind Hamas, behind Hezbollah, Palestinian Islamic Jihad. And what happened did not happen in a vacuum. It began with incitement. Incitement to demonize the Jew, to hate the Jew. And I'm sad to say that even some of that money that went into textbooks that were teaching children to hate, because children need to be taught to hate, that money came from countries around the world, including from our own in Canada, those UNRWA textbooks. And we raised those concerns to our government officials in the past. It wasn't heard. We need to be heard now. We can no longer allow for incitement here in this country. We see hate rallies that are taking place on city streets, calls for the boycotts once again of Jewish businesses, students in law schools justifying acts of evil terror. That cannot be. This is a country of the rule of law. And while we might be a small Jewish community, we are not alone. And you should not be afraid, because Canadians are with us. Overwhelmingly, we're hearing this, and different community groups are reaching out to us. We have allies everywhere. Nobody wants to see this savagery. No one wants to see that here. So we thank our police. We thank our officials that have been speaking with moral clarity. But the game has changed here too. And the way we have done Jewish advocacy in the past cannot be the way that we continue going forward. There must be consequences for extremists and radicals in this country that hate others. And as always, the Jewish community is going to help lead that charge, but not just for ourselves, for everyone. Every radical, every extremist, everyone who's pro-terror needs to stop in this country. And if the laws aren't good enough right now, we need to change those laws. Together we can. Thank you, everyone. Have hope. Am Yisrael Chai.
Michael Mostyn, thank you so much.